May what I'm about to say be seen as educational content and not an attack on anybody I may duet, stitch or comment on. Now earlier, I touched into content about male CSA. And there's a lot of males who I have worked with as a lead in health and social care, providing recovery and support, who feel they have no resources to reach out to. There's also a sense of not being recognized for the pain being suffered. I myself am a survivor. This has led in my life to addiction to multiple substances, complex PTSD, complex because my first instance was at 3 years old. This led to addiction, as I said, severe mental health, severe depression. I mentioned complex PTSD, also social anxiety, outcast, ring a bell. Also autism. Late in life, in 2023, was diagnosed with maximum trait scores for autism. Follow-ups expected in the summer. There are resources out there. I can only find information from a British lens of organisations that are involved, and this information will also provide feelings of what happens and what can be done. I'll also research if there's any resources in America and Canada. So here goes. Male survivors of childhood trauma often face unique challenges due to societal stereotypes about masculinity, leading to feelings of shame, isolation, and difficulty seeking help. But they experience common trauma symptoms like anxiety, depression, relationship issues, and flashbacks with specialised support available from organisations such as NAPAC, Survivors UK, and Victim Support. Emotional struggles, anxiety, depression, anger, guilt, shame, and even suicidal thoughts. Trouble trusting, forming intimate bonds, and maintaining healthy relationships. Coping mechanisms may develop unhealthy habits like substance use or self-harm. Internalized shame, feeling broken, questioning gender identity, or believing they should have coped better. Masculinity stereotypes, pressure to be strong and self-reliant, discourages help seeking. Fear of stigma, worry about being ridiculed or not believed. Lack of tailored services. Historically, services focused on female survivors, leaving gaps for men. And here is a list of organisations I found. These are England and Wales, but I will research more, USA and Canada, and any other nations that I may be connected to. Also provide support if people are willing to reach out to me, DM me. Where to find support? Survivors UK, NAPAC, which is the National Association for People Abused in Childhood, Rape Crisis England and Wales, Victim Support, We Are Survivors, which aims to break the silence and offers a safe space, and the Male Survivors Partnership works to end myths and provide help. Steps for recovery. Talk to someone. Connect with peers. So these are people and groups of people who have similar experiences. Shared experiences can help. Address specific issues. Seek help for related problems like substance use or offending behaviours. Because many end up also taking on behaviours, criminal activities connected with substance misuse. Recognise it's not your fault. Abuse is never the child's fault and recovery is possible. I have done multiple groups. I've been to prisons and I've done groups in several locations around London. And my next step in life is to train as a therapist and provide therapeutic help, soothing and interventions. It has become more and more apparent that these services are needed. I aim to use a combination of my lived experience and professional acumen to provide as much help and support as possible. I also want to spread this information internationally, hence using things like TikTok, social media, and possibly in the future, a radio show. This is being discussed. Please understand, you are no less of a man. You are no less of a decent human being. And being vulnerable in times of pain is something that you need to identify. When this happens and it becomes overwhelming, please seek help. If you wish to be guided into how this can occur and what steps you can take, even if you don't want to take on counselling, I can help. The Outcast Nation, which is a group of people and different entities, there's legal support, there's community support, there's international support, understanding immigration, things like this, there's cultural support. So no matter, there's gender identity support and information. So no matter where you come from, what walk in life, the Outcast Nation has resources to help. Contact us. Professor Moriarty, leader of the Outcast Nation, has spoken, but will speak again.